Sam, these days I've noticed a lot of people are pissed off. But what if they were Pistol on FX, the new series about the Sex Pistols?
Wow. I think it would go a little something like this. And there's just a bunch of racist impressions of English people.
Now, in order for it to be a racist impression of an English person, I guess it would be a non-white. Is that what you're saying? You want us to spend this episode making fun of non-white English people?
Can you be racist against white English people?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I can't be racist against anyone. It's just impossible for me.
It's just not in your character.
That's your thing that you seem to always go for. But for me, I'd rather we just had some fun that everyone can enjoy.
There is a grim part of my soul that just always needs someone to be suffering.
There's a grim part of my soul.
End of my rapier wit. Is that how you say that? Is that what I have?
No, I think we're going to not touch that also. We're not even behind the paywall yet. Sam, I have a grim part in my soul that always wants to watch things with us talking over it the whole time.
No, yeah, this was you. You were very reasonable about this one. Like
what if we
decided to create a borderline listenable episode?
I think it's because I really wanted to see this show, and
that's
boy,
fair.
Oh boy, did we ever see this?
Boyle,
some of it. Yeah. So I mean, the Sex Pistols show. I've been accused of being sponsored by Disney Plus. I think it's great. I think Disney Plus is just fantastic. It's got
good. All the hits. It has Always Sunny and Pixar movies.
Are there any new Always Sunny?
They don't put those. I think they only.
You still got to download those. They've got Dave on there. Obviously, they've got The Simpsons.
Yeah,
which
that's
we're gonna
right.
see a little bit of today. I think.
The Dropout, which I've heard is good and haven't watched. I think Disney Plus also has Reservation Dogs, which I've heard of is good. And it's got a lot of shows that I've heard of but not heard.
I'm trying to just find a sound alike of the Sex Pistols for this episode, but I can't. I can't.
Because no one can sound like them.
It's true, including all these actors. But we're going to get into that in a second. We're going to talk about this show. We've watched the first 2 episodes. So if you would like to join us...
We're like TV critics.
We're like TV
Only
critics.
The first 2 episodes were made available to 155 Pod in advance of the show's premiere.
They should have done that, honestly, because, I mean, I guess we're not giving it away until we're behind the paywall, but I think we're going to be pretty generous to this show. So, Danny Boyle, feel free to sign up. Get all your friends to sign up.
That's right. I hope Danny Boyle pays to hear our thoughts. I think, then they put it behind the paywall. I got to know what the Pod Boys think. My favorite podcast.
So we're going to do that. I'm just going to search royalty-free punk music, I guess, is all I can
What do you think Danny Boyle's favorite podcast is? I'm going to just see if there's a pun to be had here. Danny Boyle filmography.
It's so weird how his name is Danny Boy, basically. And that's a thing, right?
Well, it's never occurred to me. Maybe he likes... Well, you'd think he'd like this podcast because many of our episodes are almost 127 hours.
Oh, yeah, he did that movie, too.
Wow, you think he'd like this podcast? We never remember what we talked about on the pod, even if we only recorded it yesterday.
I mean, I feel like the actual act of train spotting, not whatever the metaphor was, but the actual act of doing it is kind of like It's a Beautiful Day in the Gulf. It's very relaxing, sort of peaceful thing. So maybe he would like that one. I mean, this is just
train spotting.
We should start actually mapping out what we're going to say just for this 5 minutes before we ask people to pay.
just to try to entice people.
This one area would be helpful.
Some say when I try to find new groups to be racist against, I'm digging my own shallow grave.
Also, I don't think we talked about this yet, but I'm being attacked by Swifties right now. I've made so many of them angry today.
Really? What did you say?
I tweeted that I thought it was unethical that she was re-recording her albums after someone else bought them. It's just really not.
Sorry, after someone bought them?
Yeah, something like that, or just to get out of her record deal, I guess is what I said. And then it's just constantly, and I can't look away. I can't mute it. And then I said that I guess what I've learned is that she was allowed to do it because it's like Weird Al, like parody law. That's why she's allowed to do it. And then I said she re-recorded it because Ryan Adams owned 1989. She's trying to get it back. So I'm just, it's just constant. It's hard to look away from the Swifties freaking
So
out.
if people feel like you notice that Josiah has sort of fallen off or sort of lost himself mid thought, it is just because
it's because someone's telling me to kill myself and flop and all that stuff, and calling me a local. They keep calling me local, which I think is really cruel. But let's get behind the paywall to talk about Pistol on FX/Disney Plus. Patreon.com/155pod. Sign up for Gatekeeper Plus to see the video. There are some visuals, and I think they're looking pretty great. So we'll see you in there, folks. And now that we're behind the paywall, yeah, you're taking a look.
Let's look at this. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So this is. It seems a bit. Oh, this is good. Learn to read. Try educating yourself.